be probably a short live stream of the snowstorm outside and a short walk up in North York. We're at Finch Avenue near Victoria Park, and we are going to be heading, well, westbound, and we'll see how this goes. There goes a TTC bus. All right, so let's start this walk. Let's go traveling west. Wow, it's really quiet. Snow's really coming down. Wow, look at that. Hang on while I just put my glove on here. As we're gonna walk, since it's actually pretty cold. Well, it's not that cold, but it's cold enough that I gotta put a glove on. At least the street was cleared here. It was actually just done like 30 minutes ago. So here we go. I wonder what the forecast is. I think it's supposed to end at around 6 o'clock in the morning, but we're supposed to get like another wave of snow. Another 5 centimeters of snow, I think, is being called for. We're just walking along Finch Avenue East here. We're going to be approaching the DVP, which is just about 300 meters in front of us right there at the intersection there at the traffic light. And there's Seneca Newnham campus, which you can see the lights of as well off in the distance there. We're going to check out the DVP and see what the situation there is. Certainly a lot quieter walking at night when it's snowing like this. Cars don't make as much noise when they're on the streets driving down, and they're driving a lot slower than usual as well. Let's get a quick look here. There we go. Oh, there's a snowplow. Not a city snowplow. Private snowplow. There's a Finch Avenue East bus. Traveling westbound. And Well, there's some people on it. Well, I see some blue lights off in the distance there. I wonder where that's going. That looks like a snowplow. I can hear an airplane above me. Yeah, it does look like a small town in, in Ontario. It is pretty weird. I mean, it does get very quiet at night outside, especially at night when it's snowing like this. It gets very quiet outside, and I kind of really like that. And if you were just watching Eddie's stream and you saw him going down Danforth there, I mean, it's just it's just kind of like weird, but in a nice way to see the street, like just covered with snow, empty and quiet. It's quiet, but there's a real peacefulness to it that you don't usually get during like the daytime. Well, especially during the daytime, but even at nighttime on a day where it's not snowing. Look behind you. All right, what's behind me? Nothing's behind me. Oh, there's a bus. I see you. You see me. Where do you see me? Okay. Yeah, there is a certain ambiance to being outside at night in the snow. I usually go for walks at night. I usually don't go for walks during the daytime, but I usually go in the summertime though, not in the winter in the snow. But today will be a bit of an exception to that. This is actually the first time I'm doing a live stream like this, where I'm out in the snow walking around doing a live stream. Different than what I typically do, but that's okay. What the heck? Why not? I don't get out as much in the wintertime, so this is actually kind of a nice treat in a way. You just make sure there's no cars coming. Okay. There we go. All right, yeah, so this is, by the way, the interchange for the 404 at Finch on the... Oh, there goes a snowplow. Oh, they're clearing the sidewalk. Watching from Hamilton. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're going to be a dad. Congratulations. Let's see here. Oh, they haven't cleared the snow here. That's okay. We're not shy about going places they haven't cleared the snow yet. Well, they're clearing it on that side. Let's see what happens here. Maybe they'll come back around as we're going. But we'll continue to walk. We're going to be heading to Don Mills. And then from there, I'm going to either go north or south. I haven't decided yet. But essentially, I'm going to do just a block walk around. Yes, you're in Vancouver. You're watching from Vancouver. Well, this must be something quite different than what you're used to seeing there. I was in Vancouver just 2-3 weeks ago. There was snow on the ground here. There was like 10 centimeters of snow. And it was like minus 15, minus 20, something like that. And I went to Vancouver and it was like plus 7. And they're telling me that that's normal. I'm like, okay. How's my phone battery? Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. No problem with the phone battery whatsoever. My phone is pretty new. I think it's a Galaxy 22. If I'm not mistaken. I probably could be. I don't know my phones that well. I think it's a 22. So there's the 404. There's Seneca. You can see it off in the distance there. Yeah, a Ford 150 truck. That would work in this kind of weather now, wouldn't it? Okay, let me just get across this snowbank here. So if you're just tuning in, thank you for joining. Welcome to the overnight stream. Pilot stream in all reality. How often? We typically see about 2-3 snowfalls like this every single year. The weather does fluctuate quite a bit. Hang on, I gotta just clear off my phone a little bit. Oh, sorry, I can't do it without messing with the screen. What did I just do? There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, sorry, just gotta keep the phone clear. My phone battery is not low. Why, is there something wrong with the phone? Oh, there we go. We got a view of the DVP there. So some traffic. People look like they're doing about 60 between 80 kilometers an hour. Wow, look at that empty street. You don't see this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, ever, 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 ever. And the snow is really starting to come down now. You could really see the snow coming down. So it looks like it's going to intensify right now as we're going to walk here. But that's okay, it's all good. Wow, look at that. One car going there, and it's like completely empty, facing northbound on the DVP here. Oh, there's the truck. Flatbed carrying a car. And we're going to approach Seneca here on our right. We're on the north side. Oh, there goes another one. Your phone isn't new and it'll die in 30 minutes or less. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll see when I get back. I can't really see what the battery is right now. I know that I left with a full charge, but my battery can probably go for hours, and me not having any issue. It's funny because I left without anything. I literally left with nothing but a jacket, a toque, and my phone. So I have absolutely nothing else with me. I don't even have a credit card. I just thought about that now. So I'm going to have to tough it out one way or the other. There goes another Finch Avenue East bus, 39 to Finch Station. And we're now at the southbound on-ramp for the DVP. Snow hasn't been cleared here yet on this sidewalk. Okay, there's no cars coming, so that means we can go and cross. There we go. Oh, look how slowly that car is going. Let me just stop for a second. Look how slowly he's going. Like, he's literally crawling. I don't know, I think he can go a little faster. Like, I mean, the road's not that bad. Okay, let's keep going. So here we have the northbound off-ramp from the DVP to Finch. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know why it would be surprising. I think that most people that are sane are not out walking. I'm surprised at seeing anybody. Oh, Chatty Cathy, hello, how are you? Welcome to the overnight snowstorm live edition. Another car turning. Cautious too. My goodness, I mean, these people just got off the highway. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he's having a difficult time going up there because it's uphill. All right, so let's keep going here. Gotta watch. I gotta really watch out where I'm going here. Is that a snowplow? It looks like a snowplow of some kind. Let's watch him go by. Looks like a city snowplow. We'll probably see a few of those. All right, let's go. Ooh. Okay, look at this. It's not cleared at all. I'm gonna have to like walk through this. That's okay. Or maybe I should go on the road. You know what? I'll go on the road. There's no cars coming. All right. So here's Seneca. That's the Newnham campus of Seneca at Don Mills and Finch. Oh, let me just find the sidewalk here. There's actually quite a bit of traffic on. Like, I mean, I think that this is like normal amount of traffic for this time of night. What is it, 1 o'clock in the morning now? This is like normal kind of traffic, almost. There goes another 39 Finch bus traveling eastbound. Here, let me just switch my phone to the other hand. Oh. Seneca. All right. We could barely see those buildings. There's those two buildings on the left and right hand side in front of us. You could still barely see them. On a clear day, you can see them like forever. You can see them from like really far away. Now you can barely see the tops of them. All right. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot harder to walk. It's actually not as bad as I originally thought it would be. There goes another bus. Oh, there's a lot of buses. EMS. All right. When do the buses stop running there? Buses don't stop running here. They're 24/7. So as soon as the 39 Finch Avenue East bus stops, which is like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, then what happens is the I think it's the 339, if I'm not mistaken, that takes on overnight, and then it carries on until 4:35 in the morning, and then the 39 resumes. Then they start the 9:39 express service like at 6. So it's pretty well served. Like Finch Avenue East is a pretty busy corridor, and this is one of those streets where they get stuck in the traffic going eastbound and westbound, where people are like late by an hour because they're stuck in traffic for like an hour. That's like this street. Yeah, the snow can be very beautiful, especially like, I mean, if you look at, especially when it's on like on trees like that, like right there behind the Seneca sign like that, like it looks pretty good. And here we have that big Seneca sign. That actually looks really nice. I actually really like that. That's cool. All right. No, slugging on. Okay. So here we're going to approach our next intersection. I believe that this is Seneca Hill. Oh, another one. Another 39 bus. I mean, they're coming like every 2-3 minutes. Unreal. Oh, it is a weekday after all. Let's take a look down this way. Hardly any cars. Snow covered. That's DVP and Finch. All right. Yeah, that is pretty quiet. Wow. There's some noise off to the south there. I can't make out what it is. Sounds like traffic, like highway traffic from the 401. That seems pretty loud. Or maybe it's just really carrying because of the clouds and the snow. I don't know. There's a fire station, by the way. It's the Finch and Don Mills Fire Station. This is, by the way, the area where Seapan lives. Somewhere around here, according to him. Don Mills and Finch area. Well, this hasn't been... Oh, this has been plowed a little bit over here. That area hasn't. But that's private property. That is Seneca Drive, literally. Then over here we have Seneca Hill. And you know what? I'm going to walk out into the street a little bit. Take a good shot here. Oh, look at that. Empty road. When do you ever see Finch Avenue East that empty? It's unreal. Or I should say it's surreal. Yeah. You could walk on the street tonight and like not get hit by anything. Not that I would do that. Or recommend it. But if you had to walk on the street, it would be perfectly fine for a while. If you needed to because of the snow. Yeah, there are a few people out walking like randomly here and there, but I think that those are people that are just like going to work, coming back from work, that kind of thing. Oh, the snowplow ends here, okay. It's time to walk in the snow again. And we're almost at Don Mills. Oh, look at the snow coming down. No, well, you can see. Let me see if I can fix that up a little bit so that you can see it better. I don't know if that did anything. Probably not. Sorry about that. Just a second. There we go. Maybe you can see the snow coming down. It's coming down more intensively than it was just 10 minutes ago. There's like a church there. It's pretty cool. It'd be nicer if it was lit up. Oh, I gotta get over this snowbank here. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, I haven't seen any plows on the road yet. It'd be interesting to see if we catch anything, catch any of them plowing the roads. And there goes another bus. We have to watch that. looks nice. There's something nice about all the trees being covered and the buildings being covered in snow. There's something really tranquil about going outside and walking at night when it's really nice and quiet, peaceful and tranquil. Don't have to experience the busy bustle of city life. Well, the snowplows will come before the morning, right? I mean, for them to clear the entire city, it takes them about 3-4 hours. So they could, in theory, go through the entire city twice at this point before rush hour. And honestly, they need to get on it now, because rush hour comes and then they won't be able to get out to do their job. Rush hour snow is probably the worst for commuting, right? So we've got a snowplow right there plowing the snow here at Nymark Plaza. We've got a couple of them going there. But then again, that is private property, so they pay a lot more to have private contractors come and do the work. Not like the rest of us who have city plows to depend on. So here we're coming up to Don Mills and Finch. It's an Esso station here. With a Tim Hortons and a Mr. Lube. What are gas prices? $1.59.9? Not bad. It's okay. Tolerable. I remember when they dipped down to 80 cents during the pandemic. Whoops. Oh. Almost tripped over a snowbank. There's still a decent amount of traffic on the roads. It's not like there's nobody out, but there's definitely less cars than usual. There goes another bus. Stop and wait for that to go by. There we go. Picking up some people. So now I'm thinking, should I go north or south? Almost makes no difference. I think I may end up. So we're at Don Mills and Finch now. You know what? I think I'm gonna go. Hard choice. 25 Don Mills to Shepherd Station and then down to Pape. There's followed quickly by another 25 Don Mills bus. Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to make up my mind here. Should I go north or south? I'm definitely not going to go... Oh, it's turning. Where's it going? That's... I can't read what it is. Can't read what number it is. Definitely not a regular route. I'm not aware of anything that turns here. I'm trying to think about whether I should go south or whether I should go north. This is a little bit busier. That's a little bit less busier. Sure. Yeah. Like I don't shovel my own driveway. Yeah. You know what? Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what? Let's go to the north because we'll be able to pass the DVP again. Finch is the answer. I don't want to go. I don't want to go too far away. The problem, like if I really had to choose, I'd rather go west on Finch that way. But I'm getting a little bit too far away. I don't want to do that. So I didn't bring bus fare to get back. That's the thing. Okay, so let's go north. Let's go towards McNichol and Steeles, and then I'm probably going to take McNichol and go back to Victoria Park. And we'll keep an eye on the roads, see if there's any plows that come by. Well, it's actually not that cold outside. Like it's I don't know what the temperature is, but I last I checked it was like -3, and that's not very cold. Like this snow is both a little bit powdery and wet at the same time. We'll just get one more shot of it here. Look at that. There's another 39 Finch bus. You enjoy shoveling snow and raking leaves? Oh man, you know what? I used to like shoveling snow, but I don't know. I think I kind of grew out of it. Raking leaves, I'm probably okay with. I'll do it, whatever. Raking leaves is different. It's kind of like a fall thing. So in like November, it's still like pretty reasonably warm. Let's take a look at that. Moving snow in the Loblaws parking lot. People are going to have to come and get their groceries in the morning, right? So anyways, yeah, no, so I don't mind raking leaves as much just because the weather's nicer. Oh, there was another bus. But when it comes to shoveling snow, I just find it exhausting and backbreaking. Probably wise if you went. Yeah, well, it's not that I'm worried. It's the distance I'm worried about. Like, I don't want to get too far away because then I just have to backtrack, and it just makes like I don't want to make the walk that long. That's just the only thing. Usually it's mild. Yeah, I mean, typically, well, you know what? Typically it is. And the reason it's milder is because really it's because we have the Great Lakes effect here, right? If you go up to like the Northwest Territories or somewhere like there, they don't have such a thing as mild snowfalls, right? Over here we got these mild, wet snowfalls because it's warmer here. And plus, don't forget, all these clouds holding this moisture, they're insulating the air. So it just has a lot to do with our climate. We do get like cold snowfalls sometimes. We have had blizzards here in Toronto where it's like -15 outside. And it is a dry, powdery snow, right? Blown by the wind, etc., right? But we don't see them that often. And recently, we have had warmer winters in general. And because of that, we have seen less days where we've seen those blizzards where we get cold snow, powdery snow. Well, yeah, well, I mean, the city is going to be plowing them. I mean, everybody seems to be working tonight at clearing the snow. Another bus. Wow, these things are just out all over the place. I mean, if you were going somewhere by bus tonight, it would definitely be a good option. Nothing wrong, nothing impeding the bus service tonight, apparently. Okay, let's carry on here. Whoops. There we go. Got to get used to this phone and this app. I don't typically live stream on YouTube like this. I don't usually carry a phone and live stream. I usually do it behind the computer. And I use different software. So I'm kind of adjusting and getting used to how this works. It's not different. I'm just not familiar with all the buttons yet. So here we are. So we're now northbound on Don Mills. And we're going to northbound on Don Mills, just north of Finch. And this is Seneca intersection over here that we're going to be approaching. I'm sorry it couldn't be more interesting. I couldn't just get up on the fly and go downtown. It's just not viable. Otherwise, I'd go somewhere more interesting. I know it's not as interesting out here, but I thought, hey, the walk is good and it's better than nothing. I know it's not the most interesting part of the city, but it's definitely one of my favorite parts of the city. I grew up here. I grew up in this area, so I definitely gravitate towards it. Maybe I should hold the camera a little bit more steady. There we go. Ooh. I've seen nothing but these signs all the way. So vote for, what is this? Liberal, vote for Tsao. Okay, I'm not trying to advertise what I've seen. I don't even know who this guy is. All I've seen just sign after sign along the walk here. If the weather radar is correct, storm will taper off at 6 a.m. Yeah, that's what they've been calling for, and that's what I'm expecting. See, it just got less intense right now. Obviously, I can't look at the radar right now, but it's gotten less intense. It was really intense like 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago. It was quite intense. Now I got another snowbank to deal with here. Oh, I gotta be careful with the slip and fall. This one's a little treacherous. Anywho, well, look at the roads. The roads are, here, I'm gonna walk out into the road. No reason not to. Anybody coming? Oh, look at that, absolutely empty. Oh, check this out. This is going to be a good shot. I'm literally out in the middle of the road. Empty. Turn around. Empty. And it's just full of snow. It's not that bad. I mean, you're still drivable. Like, it's not the worst that there's ever been, but the snow is tapering off in intensity a little bit right now. That's not to say that it won't intensify within the next hour or two and give us a nice little blast. Alright, so let's keep going up Don Mills Road here. I honestly don't remember the last time I went out for a walk during a snowstorm. I think it was at least 2 years ago, if not 2 or 3 years ago now. It's pretty neat. There's the hydro corridor. Absolutely dead by now. Dead quiet on the road. I'd say this is normal traffic for like 2 in the morning. Watch out. Yeah. It's weird. You know what? I've never heard of any coyote problems here. They mainly tend to be down in the East York area for some reason. Those coyotes down there. I don't know what's up with the people down there, but we don't have anybody attacking us up here. Up at the park that I walk out, that I usually take a walk out at the DVP in York Mills area, there's a whole bunch of coyotes there, and never been a problem. They're pretty quiet, mind their own business kind of thing. Never been a problem. It always, all these coyote issues seem to stem from the East York area for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that. But if you watch the news cycle, they make it look like as if it's going on everywhere all the time. Well, no, it's not. It seems to be isolated in a particular area of the city. Well, this is hard to walk in. Look how deep the snow is here. This is pretty damn deep. Obi Etlab, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Welcome in. Just walking down Don Mills here, going northbound. pretty deep snow, but it's windier here, so that's why we get deeper snow here. The wind blows it. Well, this is harder to walk, and I know that there's like 200 feet left of this, really deep snow, and then after that it's going to be shallow again. You watched a lot of my videos. Yeah, this is a little bit different than what I usually do. That's for sure. But everybody else live streaming went to bed, so I thought, hey, why not? Why not? Daniel stopped at Finch. Oh man, you're talking about, listen, I'll tell you something. If you remember that, like, I'll tell you, the house that my mom lives in right now, you'll probably know, maybe you know the area, maybe not. That was built in 1974. So if you remember when Finch stopped at Don Mills, I know that would have been in around like the early 70s. Oh, sorry about the camera. I have to just watch where I was going here. Let's take a look. Let's just take this in for a moment. There goes somebody driving down. Yeah, I remember, it's nice to go back. I mean, the area has history in a way to it, you know? And especially if you've lived here for long enough, you know, you're in touch with the history of the area, right? And it has like kind of deeper roots with you, right? And I'm kind of like that. I mean, I was born in the 80s, so and I've lived here that entire time, but I'm certainly familiar with the area. Oh, there goes another 25 bus. I gotta just stop here for a moment, just take this in. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying this. When I left, I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. I thought I was gonna be like cursing the entire time through. No, it's actually pretty fun. I'm enjoying the walk. It's really nice. It's tranquil outside and peaceful. And even earlier, I saw the streams for what's his name, Ken Continuum and Johnny Strides. I was watching both streams that they were doing downtown, and it's pretty quiet. You know, it really changes the, like, you know, like one viewer mentioned earlier, like it really changes the ambience of the city when it snows, right? When there's a snowstorm, everything's a little bit more peaceful, quieter, tranquil. You know, you could really sense it even through the video when they're downtown. And there's something that's really nice about it. I personally really like the overnight walks, like the at-night walks. And I think it's mainly because it's more peaceful. Especially during summertime, I go out all the time at night and walk at night. Oh, this guy's going fast. Oh, he's just ripping it. So I really like I really like walking late at night outside in the summertime, and I really like it because it's warm at night, and it's like 20 degrees, and it's just beautiful, very comfortable outside. Yeah, I've seen you in the chat before there, Sir Bob Laws. I've seen you in the chat before. You're certainly a familiar handle. All right, another deep snow pit here, created by the wind. That's okay. I'm game. All right, so we're gonna be approaching McNichol here as we're traveling northbound on Don Mills, and then we're gonna hang a right on McNichol, and we're gonna walk to Victoria Park, and that's going to be actually very near my business that I run. And then once we got there, so then we'll see after that. But we're definitely going to go that way. We'll get to see the DVP again to see how traffic is going on it. But this is just surreally quiet. The snow definitely makes everything quieter outside. Even as like the cars are going by, you could just hear that they're a lot quieter. What's wow? Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a step up. Oh, the snow, it re-intensified. Look at that. So the snow is now falling a little bit more intensively than it was just 5 minutes ago. So yeah, it's really all over the place. We could still probably get a nice little dumping. Not bad. All right. So let's keep going. Maybe next time I'll do a walk in a more interesting place that's not around here so much, where we can see more interesting things. Just not sure where that would be. I think downtown's a little bit overdone. I'd want to go somewhere. Like, I don't mind streaming and walking and doing the live stream walking thing. It's just that, I mean, like, where am I gonna like walk downtown? Like, it's just everybody does downtown. I don't know where else to go. Like, I mean, I guess you can go anywhere, but what would be interesting to see, right? Oh, sorry about that. Sometimes I forget to hold the camera up. Oh, there we go. There's a few cars coming down McNichol. This is a quiet street. This is just a quiet residential street, and dare I say that there is actually a little like bike lane on the side of the road. I don't think that will catch anyone biking. I'd be surprised if we did, to be honest. But it's interesting because this is one of those roads where the whole bike lane thing actually kind of works. There's like a little portion of the road on the side that's painted as a bike lane, and it just takes a little bit away from the road, and it's not oh, the depth of the snow I'm walking in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so no, it just so this is one of those streets with the bike lane just cut out on the side and painted on the side. It just takes away from the road a little bit, but it's no big deal. I've never had any problem with it. I don't see anybody using it either, though, mind you. That's the funny thing about it. This bike lane's been on the side of the road on McNichol. It's been here for like, I don't know, 5-6 years. I don't think I've ever remembered. Maybe once I saw somebody biking on it, but it's certainly not something you regularly see. Hang on, there's going to be an open area in a moment. What is that over there? Is that like that's got to be a snowplow. We'll see once we get closer. Anywho, so yeah, I mean, I don't think that's, I'm of a mixed opinion of that. Like, on the one hand, it doesn't hurt anybody to have that bike lane there on the side, but on the other hand, nobody's using it. Like, it's just it's kind of funny. Okay, so here we're in this. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this open area. This is awesome. That's where we came there. So we were just coming from there, like straight ahead. That's where Don Mills and that intersection was that we came from. That's awesome. That big open area. That's Seneca, by the way. That's over there. So there's the Seneca, the huge parking lot and everything. And then there's the hydro poles that run east to west across the entire city, basically. That's the same one that you'll see at the GO station, at the Finch Young GO station. The bus terminal there. Not to be confused with the train station. There's no train there. It's just buses. Anyways, let's keep going here. The 42 McNichol bus runs here, but that's obviously like a daytime service. It's not going to be running at night. Let me know something. Just tell me something very quickly. Is the hang on, let me try to fix it. Do you guys see that the camera is blurry, or do you guys see it clearly? Because I can't. It's really hard for me while I'm holding the phone because my face screen is like. I might have cleared it up a little bit. But yeah, let me know if it's blurry or clear. Look, it looks clear now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell because like my screen facing me is a little bit wet, so I can't really tell. There we go. Trying my best. I'm trying my best. All right. So. It's definitely a snowplow. We'll go take a look and see what it's doing. They haven't plowed the sidewalk here yet. Don't know if we'll bump into anybody that is. But so we're just in a quiet residential part of the street right now, which is a lot of McNichol. But soon we're going to be crossing in about, I'd say 5-7 minutes, we're going to be crossing the bridge of the DVP. Then we're going to get to a bit of a light industrial commercial area. And then as we get to Victoria Park in McNichol, there will be a gas station there, along with its importance. And we'll probably meet up with the 24 Victoria Park bus. Oh, there comes another car. People are out and about. Some people at least are out and about. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a bus there. What bus? What bus is this? 42A cover. Oh, wow. I didn't know that it would have operated this late. Maybe that's the last bus of the night. 42A cover to Dynamic Drive. And that's the long one. That goes all the way out to the end of Scarborough. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that's good. Oh, I just saw the headlights behind me. I'm like, oh, I don't know where this car was going to go. It's a Tesla, so it won't make a sound anyways. Oh, look, this hasn't been plowed at all. But I'm going to go this way anyways. Just because there's cars that run on McNichol. I really don't feel like getting hit tonight by one of them. But yeah, look at that. Oh, that's me. Looks like that plow moved down a little bit. Almost like it's running from me. Oh, that's really nice. I actually love snowfalls. I love when it snows. I just think our winters are too long, personally. Like to have winter run from like December to like March/April. It's just way too long. Like January and February are like the worst. Like the longest and the coldest. I wouldn't mind the winter if it was a little bit shorter. And I think a lot of people agree with that. But I do like the snowfalls. And I think they're beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is really nice. Yeah, so I'm on McNichol. So right now, I'm on McNichol between Don Mills and DVP. So that's north of Finch. south of Steeles. I just kind of took a shortcut because I don't want to go far out. Like up here in North York, the major streets are really like far apart from each other, so it's not like walking in downtown. So I just want to shortcut back on the smaller street. Which, I mean, it's kind of nice in a sense to be on a small street for a little bit. So it looks like that guy's clearing the snow on the sidewalk over there. Just make sure nobody's coming. Okay. Gotta be absolutely sure. Oh, look at this. Look. Cleared pathway. Oh, relief. Now this should be done for a little bit. This will take us over the bridge because there's no intersection between here and the bridge. Oh, well, if you've never been this way, then, I mean, I can understand that you wouldn't understand where we are. I'm personally from the area, so that's why I chose it, because I know it well. This is where I usually walk. This is one of the places that I usually come out to. But I wasn't going to just travel downtown in this weather just to get a shot of downtown, so yeah. Sorry or you're welcome, depending, I guess. There he goes. Oh, he's going as fast as I am. Look at that, we're going together. Let's see the condition of the bridge. So this, you know what? I don't think that, like, this street is probably just as bad as Don Mills. It's not any worse. It doesn't look any worse than Don Mills itself. All right, so over there, so this is the McNichol Bridge. We're going to be crossing the DVP here, so we'll get a good look at it. We got those two buildings off there, those two commercial buildings. So we can start to see the commercial area. And that whole area there, we just can't see it, but across the bridge there, that's all commercial and light industrial. But let's take a snow check. It is, right now, coming down moderately. I would say moderate to slightly on the heavy side. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters an hour. The rate of snowfall right now. That's just my educated guessing. We're gonna have to just wait another minute until we get on top of the bridge and you can see how things are going along the DVP, although I'm pretty sure it's empty. Not only because of the snow, but I mean, it is like, what, almost 2 in the morning now? Can't see the time exactly, but I'm sure it's in and around there. I hear some cars. You can hear some cars there. Oh, it's getting a little bit windy here on the bridge. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, because this open area, right? It just travels, the wind just travels along the highway because of the open space. There we go. So there is no, it's not too much information. It's nice to know where people are living, where people are from, like just, generally speaking, just so you have an idea of where they're coming from. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I never mind telling people approximately where I live. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It lets you kind of know. There's a few cars going. That's actually more than I expected. There's a plow over there. Or a salt truck or something. Oh no, that looks like a couple plows. We'll get to the other side. We'll keep walking here. We'll see. Let's see the other. Oh, you can't see the other side from here. Anyways, let's keep going here. Oh, that's not even on the highway. So that's on Gordon Baker Road. So you can't see it, but there's actually a road. So those plows are on a road called Gordon Baker Road that is right next to the highway. Oh, somebody's honking at me. I don't know why. Maybe they just wanted to be on the stream. There it goes. Yeah, that's Gordon Baker Road, 2 plows. There we go. We got some snowplow action. There you go. They're out working, folks. They're out working. Oh, look at that. That's a nice shot. Wow. Snow's covered. You can't see the lanes. People are driving according to the conditions, it would appear. Like, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Like, I don't drive on the highway that much. Lots of bus. But I don't know how, like, you stay in your lane in these conditions. Like, how do you know what lane you're in? Like, I can't see the lanes and I'm standing here. I'm not moving. I don't know how these people can tell. Sure. You know what? I feel for anybody that has to be out on the road driving, though. I mean, these are not particularly safe conditions to be out on the road. So, yeah. Yeah, but you're okay. Well, yes, you pick a lane and you go, but at the same time, what lane are you picking is what I'm saying. Like, what, like, there is no lane to pick. There's no lane to pick. Look at that. How do you know what lane you're in? I guess what you mean maybe is just get on the highway, go straight. Yeah, hard to tell. Anywho, not their fault, obviously. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh. So right now, we're going to approach an intersection called McNichol and Paris Court. This is the least heavily trafficked intersection with a traffic light in the city of Toronto. There is literally no point of that traffic light being there. Yeah, there it is. Looks like that snowplow is directly in front of me. But this part is already plowed. So maybe he's just clearing snow over there for something, or he's dropping sand. I don't know. But this looks like it might get a little bit tricky. Let's see how this is going to work out. All right. And for anybody that's just joined, we're heading east just past non-Valley Parkway. We're going to be approaching Victoria Park in about 7-8 minutes. Okay, so this is a Toronto standoff. The snowplow against the pedestrian. way do I go here, bro? Okay, there we go. I'm happy to report all is well. We made it. All right. Look, I don't know what the guy didn't stop and wait for me like over here. Like he saw that I was on the bridge. He must have seen that I was coming. Like, why would you keep plowing through onto the bridge? Oh, check it out. Fire truck. See, anybody says that nothing ever happens up here is completely wrong. Things do happen up here, just not as often. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the city's most useless and pointless traffic lights. This is here at McNichol, Paris Court. There's absolutely no traffic here. There's traffic on McNichol, but there is no traffic on this cross intersection here on Paris Court that runs this way. Absolutely none. And I know this because I've had my business here for over a decade. So I know. Huge parking lot. By the way, that building's for sale, so if anybody wants to buy, I think they're selling it for $20 million. Just a parking lot. There we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it is. I mean, these people just literally don't care. I mean, they don't care. Like they are really rude. I don't know. Like I don't know what's up with city people, but a lot of the times they are rude. I guess they just can't lose their jobs, right? That's the issue. So there's that fire truck handling some kind of emergency, I'm sure. Okay, who wants me to walk out into the middle of the road and take a shot from there? I vote yes. Very quickly. Oh, there's some cars coming, so I got to be really careful here. There's some cars coming, but I'm going to take a shot here. Stepped out into the intersection. There we go. All right, so let's keep going. Ooh. All right. That's a good question. You know, why change Eglinton west to Cedarville? I have no idea. But I don't know why. You know what? I'll say this. Although it seems pointless, I'd agree with maybe it's pointless. I think that, you know, I think one of the reasons they may have changed it is it might have been the community that was asking for it. Like the people that live nearby, I think that they may like the name of Cedarville better. So I think that may be a reason for why they changed the name. I still default back to calling it Eglinton West, and it's just because that's what I'm used to. But that would be just my guess. It could also be another possibility. Could be that they might want to name another station down the line further west, Eglinton West. And you know what? I gotta be honest. Like, listen, this is what I think. Like, I don't like change. I'm one of those people. I just don't like change. And I don't like when people rip the city up and change things and make it unfamiliar. You know, I'm one of those people. And sometimes I do find it pointless. Here's what I would say to it. To be honest. It's changed for the better, not changed for anything pointless. If that makes any sense. Like if you're gonna change something, make it for the better. That's what I think. And don't tear history down. Don't tear history down. I mean, they're talking about changing. I don't want to get into There's certain school names they want to change, certain names they want to change. Like, what's the matter with me? I mean, really. I think some things just ought to be left the way that they are, and not to be tampered with, because it's part of our identity as a city, you know? Sometimes just because of the way things are is what we're used to. It's kind of made up who our identity is. And it shouldn't be messed with. Who is somebody that to come in and change things around, right? That's what irks me. For lease. Maybe I should look into that, see if I can start a business here. Nice building. It's a nice building. It's not a bad looking building. They have some pretty nice properties in this area for lease. I'm not sure that I like these buildings as much. I like those buildings on that side. We just can't see them from here. But those buildings on the other side are a lot better. Okay. So. Well, still clear here. Beautiful. I like walking in that clear snow. How is the snow? Let's have a snow check. You know what? It lightened a little bit. I think the intensity is a bit lighter. I'd say it's moderately light. Light to moderate precipitation. Definitely not more than a centimeter an hour. That the snow, that the rate that of which the snow is falling at right now. So let's keep going here. With the exception of those snowplows that we saw on Gordon Baker Road, we didn't see any snowplows at all anywhere else. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's just very simple. I don't see the point of. It's not just about the history. It's about, like, why are we bothering with this? Like, we don't have other problems. Like, really. And honestly, it's the people that have lived in the city and that know the city a lot more than the people that are, quite frankly, new to living here, that know better and ought to be speaking up, right? Like, we have to stop, like, sitting around like a bunch of dummies and not saying anything. Like, we're not. You know, when stuff like this happens, especially, you know, the OG people, the Toronto OG, they gotta speak up and say stuff, right? Like, no, this is not okay with us, right? And we have standing to do so. And yes, okay, well, yeah, okay, well, okay, so there you go. That's why Cedarville was changed. But somebody initially brought that forward, right? That motion to change the names to Cedarville would have not been just brought up randomly. Well, most of the time it isn't. We've seen that happen before. Late, that randomly things are just being done. But yeah, I mean, I could. That's why I went straight to the community. Must have wanted that, right? So yeah, so here we are at McNichol and Victoria Park. So there's the gas station. Tim Hortons is closed right now. The gas station's open, I believe it's 24/7, but the Tim Hortons is closed. Oh well. I don't know if there was an option to keep it the same or not. I would presume that there. Whoops, sorry, just like gotta switch hands here. Gotta switch the phone to the. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, I didn't realize how sore that arm was. I don't know whether they would have given an option. I think that Amado may know. I certainly couldn't tell you, but I would imagine there would have been if it went through city. went through a voting process. I guess if it wasn't voted for, that would have been the option of no. So here we are, Victoria Park. Oh, there's the Victoria Park bus. So Victoria Park and McNichol. That's where we are right now. We'll just watch this sucker go by. Oh, I was gonna say for a second, like, why is he stopping? Oh, right, the traffic light's red. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. Oh, we'll watch it go by, and then we'll have one more segment, one more walking segment. There we go. Man, it just plows through like a rocket, doesn't it? All right. So now we're at McNichol again at McNichol and Victoria Park. So what we're going to do is now we're going to walk south. We're going to walk towards Finch, and almost to Finch as we go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the intensification stopped quite a bit. Like, it's not as intense. It is snowing, but not as intensely right now as it was even 20 minutes ago. Oh, so this hasn't been plowed at all. Joy, here we go. All right. Now we got to walk along Victoria Park going southbound. And over here, that's City of Toronto. That's one of the garbage disposal areas and recycling centers for the City of Toronto. Not a good place to like have your business around. I would be perfectly honest. And another bus. Oh, it's just bus after bus after bus tonight. Like, they did not miss a beat. It's quite awesome. There's a City of Toronto snowplow plowing the garbage facility, which also does need to get done because they are operating every single day. We just had our garbage pickup yesterday. The street's literally empty. There's nobody on the streets, but that's not unusual for here at this time of the night. City of Toronto snowplow. You gonna let me go or what? Hopefully he's not gonna be a douchebag like the other guy was. Yeah, always a little bit nicer. Oh, another snowbank to cross over. I do believe in my heart, Land 6 will open this year. Give me a second. I just got to walk over this incredibly huge snowbank. Give me a second. I'm over the wire corridor here, so like it is windy, and so the snow gets blown into here. So bear with me. Give me a moment. Oh wow, this is deep. I'm not kidding you. Look at this. That's insane. That's how deep it is. All right. Give me another minute here. All right. Oh. Yeah, that was tough. That was deep. All right. Oh. the wind blows it around here, and then it just becomes a lot steeper here than it is anywhere else, and just all of a sudden you just step into it and it's like, whoa. All right, almost through. It's gonna be like another minute until I get through this, and then I can get back to commenting. Oh damn. Oh wow. Oh, this is halfway to my knee, I'm not kidding. Oh. Okay, I think that's the worst of it. Gonna definitely be wet once I get home. But that's okay. Secondary problem. So let me get to this. Oh, and speaking of line 5, I do believe by heart lines 5 and 6 will open this year. If it doesn't, obviously annoying, it's still open. Yeah, I think it will. I think that they will open. I think that line 5 and 6 will both open this year. I really think so. And I think they really have nowhere to go. I mean, can you imagine what excuses they're going to be offering us if they don't open the lines? I mean, there's nothing we're going to be able to do. We're essentially just passengers stuck in the back of the vehicle, right? They're the ones driving the car, so to speak, right? Oh, well, I got all the snow in my boot. Oh, well, who cares? But yeah, I mean, we will have to see. I mean, there's nothing else we could do. But I mean, this is the closest we've ever gotten to like an actual time that where the actual top boss is telling us that yes, it's going to happen. And sure, we've had promises that have been made and not kept. But I mean, I think they're starting to run out of excuses, if you will, you know? I really think it's going to be open this year as well, to be totally honest. And a lot of people have mentioned that, like, line 6 is already ahead of line 5. Line 6 being the Finch West LRT, right? Which is already ahead of line 5. But the thing is that they don't want to open line 6 before line 5 because it makes line 5 look bad. I've heard people say that. You know, I can understand it, but at the same time, look, at the end of the day, this guy is playing politics. He's playing politics with transit. He's playing politics with people. And he's looking at himself. He's looking at what he wants to do and what's good for him, right? That's what Mr. Doug Ford is looking out for first. And I think that that's what's unfortunate. He's using transit for political gain. That's what he's doing, and that's what I think the issue is. They can't open line 6 before line 5 because line 6 opening depends on the bus redesign. The bus, what do you mean the bus redesign? Can't open that. What does this have to do? What does this have to do with bus redesign? They have the cars, they have everything there. The vehicles are ready for Finch and for TTC routes will change for line. Yeah, but what does that have to do with opening? It takes 5 minutes. Like, okay, I mean, not 5 minutes, but you know what I mean. It takes nothing. It takes very little. How much effort does it take to what? Change bus routes? Come on. It doesn't take time. Where am I? Oh, I'm close to home now. Okay, hang on. So, here we go. I'm gonna, TTC doesn't have a bus plan for just line 6, so they don't need a bus plan. Why do they need a bus plan? They don't need a bus plan for that. All they have, bus plan, they take the buses off, done. That's it. Yeah, it has to be, I may believe you that somebody told you that, but you have to be more specific. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not dismissing what you're saying, but you have to be more specific than that, because it can't just simply be because of bus route. So there has to be just more to it than that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk out into the middle of the road here. This guy's not gonna mind me. That's the 24 Victoria Park bus. That's beautiful. That's nice. Look at this shot. Out in the middle of the road at night. I love this. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me just stand in the bus stop here. I gotta take my gloves off. I gotta take these gloves. There I go. I gotta take the other one off as well. Let's watch this bus go by. Go bus. Yeah, let's watch this bus go by. Well, ooh, 24 Victoria Park. Cool. No bus routes other than Finch will change for the LRT. Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I think that what he might be talking about is like rescheduling buses and routes and that kind of thing. But that doesn't take that much. It doesn't take that long to do that. Like, it's not something that should be stopping anything, right? So yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it. That was very nice. This is the first time I ever did a live stream in the snow like this. That was really enjoyable. I think I may do some more. I'll see. I make no promises, but I certainly feel like I'm interested in it. But I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I'm wet. Not that cold, but a little bit wet. And I think that that's been a long enough walk. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. And it was really nice to have you here and to take you along for our walk today. And I'm going to disconnect the stream, and I will hopefully see you again. All right. Thank you very much.